これが俺の最高地点だ。
And then after I went volleyball, and then volleyball was coming.
I had people over yesterday all day, man. From 10 in the morning, I was in the kitchen.
Hosting is tiring.
Plus my niece and my cousin's daughter came. Made a huge meal, and then I had to make a separate meal for the kids. Like, a lot. I was in the kitchen. Plus I made a cheesecake. I love baking. I used to be a cake baker.
Insane.
Cakes, man, that's my jam.
You don't want to go. You said it though. Haro?
Yeah.
8. Oh, what the fuck is this? 9.
I'll go second.
What the fuck is it? Sentinel.
You've already passed my first.
Alright.
You said what?
I'll go second.
You
got that?
Yeah. You took my deck?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
First.
I know that like
6 life leader, right?
I never played it, but I know it's fun.
Whatever you want.
Oh, wait.
2 to 6, 2 to 8?
2 to 8. Basically my whole deck.
Yeah.
Basically my whole deck. Basically. Go ahead. Good card.
Pretty good card.
Pretty shiny.
Can't complain. And shiny, yeah.
Yeah. No fight?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Really can't complain.
5 in hand? 4, huh? Sinji?
5 because I
you drew,
drew.
yeah.
Drop?
Burn you twice in a row.
Yes. No Kikunojo triggers. No. That's what you could have played.
No, it's not that.
Not even that?
Yeah.
Because you want to have something in your trash, but you also don't want to trash for nothing. But both times I could have and should have, the trigger was dead to bring it back.
It's so nice that you don't have to.
So
Oh, okay, you're running the edge.
had I trashed
I can just draw.
the trigger would have been a play right away.
No stress
Yeah,
about
but
it.
it's
I know the chances, right?
something.
2 times in a row.
Playing for around that is crazy.
Yeah.
This was this
I wasn't trying to play around it, but
event
it's
6
happened 4
content.
times in a row where it's, had I done it, it would have worked out.
League?
Ah, excusez-moi, je peux pas. T'es comme la bosse. Non, le papier, il attend que ça.
Add to your hand, right?
Yeah.
Thank God you guys don't play these shows. No, they don't.
Who knows?
I need text more.
Est-ce que vous voulez que je vous envoie la facture?
The counter and then we're gonna rest this and back and forth.
Ça fait, ça fait 250 000.
Done? Sure.
That's Jan, right?
What am I gonna play?
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Triple counter, yeah.
I'll finish my Nami effect, attach it on. Leader ability, draw. Do I have it? I'm at 6. Yeah, you can draw. 60.
Nope.
Go ahead. 8 card with the draw.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ah, 3, ok, j'ai cru 1.
Is there any effect?
He's at 7K?
Pop.
Oh, you did 2K? Never mind.
Yeah.
Everything has +1?
Yeah.
60?
Leader effect.
Play out this.
Yeah, 7.
Oh, yeah, that's a full, no?
Then trash the rest.
No, oh, but you play for trash, so you don't care.
Drop.
Rest.
7.
So,
This is frozen.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm not in the cover.
Oh.
Merci à vous, monsieur.
Yeah, the Lucci characters like game plus 2000.
There's only one character that can buff yourself up, is her.
Ah, ok,
This
ok.
character that gives to the
Ah oui, c'est vrai, c'est vrai. Mais juste pour te dire, monsieur le
Character gains. Yeah, she gets +2.
to everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
okay. But she stacked also, by the way.
Ah ouais, c'est nécessaire, c'est nécessaire.
Yeah, but I don't even have one.
Pour moi, en DAP, c'est commence des examens. J'ai comme 2 examens qui s'en viennent dans 2 semaines. Puis j'ai vraiment pas goût d'être.
Ouais, c'est sûr. C'est c'est sûr que maintenant c'est la session des examens. Pas bon, merci. Ouais. Mais bonne chance, j'espère que tu vas obtenir
On KO, grab a
tu as
card.
besoin.
Grab your boss once
Mais pas celui-là. Ah, Polio. Polio, là. C'est pas celui. Ah, Polio, oui. Polio.
Go for Six.
What's that?
7.
You still drop?
I would drop. If it connects, I drop. Seven or less. Debating.
Very much so.
Bien, merci, toi aussi.
Next turn, I go to 9. You go to 8.
KO this. I'll block.
Yeah.
KO, grab a piece.
I'll also.
It's like on KO. Attack doesn't get to that activate on KO. On attack, that'd be funny.
Drop.
Yeah.
Grab a.
Go ahead.
It's okay, I lose our match. If you take your sweet ass time, I'm gonna call you out.
Just thinking of what it is.
Yeah.
Freeze. Then if your opponent has character,
Ah!
Yeah.
I'll use his effect, KO him, -5 here. On KO, trash a card, playing back.
Yeah.
6 and a half.
Trash a card, send back,
8.
freeze her,
Drop shot.
card because of his effect.
Broski, can we borrow your dice?
Freeze Nami because she's at 0. So she is frozen, these can withstand.
Okay. Yeah.
The rest of now.
Should go higher in life so I can play a Nami.
I will.
I took that life.
Ah, that's a good play.
Then you always heal it next turn.
Yeah. And that's why I played Marco. You go down to 7.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Good plays, man.
Yeah. 7.
You don't have boa. Missing 2.
I don't even have boa, sorry. I think I have 1 boa, sorry.
I got 2 extras.
I don't know.
genre sur une ligne, ils ont annulé le projet.
6 foot. Because it does 20 damage as base.
It's not bad.
I mean, it's a pretty good card.
Not a bad one.
That's also a good card.
It's not the AA. I have 3 AAs, I get the fucking non-AA.
I have 5.
So if I were to KO the Robin,
You take a damage.
trigger would happen,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
You also die.
Yes, that happened.
Also die.
That much I do
Trigger your
know.
life and you die.
David did that mistake. Yeah.
It happened to me on the sim, and I was just like, what just happened?
The wording is different.
Yeah, exactly.
T'as majou.
That's enough to kill. Oh shit. I lost. Center.
I'm a girl right now. That's not gonna change.
Yeah.
Bon résumé.
Yeah, fair. A quick adjustment.
Yep.
Kill my stuff.
This happens. Is that
No, that's for the other.
That's for the once per turn. Okay.
I can choose it.
I only have
70?
I mean, I could just switch to revive of you. Also gonna die. Oh shit, I can't just do that.
Ça me je peux envoyer ça comme
Oh, GG.
8 left in hand.
You big fucker?
Oh, I'll draw. It doesn't matter whether from the Robin or your take life, I'll draw one. Sorry, I'll draw one first. Sure. Okay. I'll draw one first. Robin effect.
Oh, maybe he actually give it to me.
Why did you draw first?
Because I swung at his life.
I don't have
He took a hit, and I could have drawn whether I do the leader or the Robin.
It's the same as Toronto. Là, dans ton trigger. C'est pas game.
Really? I guess you have to play Sure, I'm 20
Non, mais
With the draw.
What's your leader for the game? KO? Do something?
I'm one round in like which I need Muna.
Damn, okay.
Which and you said
Give me
il y a vraiment des gens qui croient que c'est.
Eight dons? Nine dons.
Let's go to 7.
I'll take it. Can't play yourself, right? I'm assuming no.
Correct.
Does the trigger... Okay. It doesn't have any trap.
On kill. Trash card. Being back. Trash.
This is frozen. You just play this?
What's the hand?
Il était dans ton Kassas de Méros.
Pay one. Yeah, she is frozen.
6.
Oh, it's a 6.
No, reborn is not
Freeze my Sindri.
Actually. It's a trigger. I can't play on my card.
You can't play marker.
Yeah, it's only off your card. Yeah, I take. Five cards in your hand, right?
5 and a half.
Just like have the max copy.
Five and three left?
Yeah.
Ça, tu penses que ça compte les deux premières? Parce qu'au début du phase, au début de la phase, c'est les deux.
It's gonna start hurting, bro. You got swings, I got swings too.
Everybody got swings.
Non, lui, il attaque, il va en cœur, c'est les deux qui
Le Japon, c'est gratuit parce que le billet d'avion que je prends,
Go.
oui, mais
Nine give it.
ça commence à monter. À cause des choses qu'il y a eu là avec le Canada, puis.
For a 7?
Yeah.
2 and Henry. Sindri, Perona.
Tu vois que ça monte. Ça monte doucement. Quand je suis allé, tu vois, ça c'est tiens, je vais check ça.
5 and a half?
5 is correct.
Just took it? Sure.
Mais ça, ok, je fais une carte pour son ami.
J'avais pensé que tu
Fact, KO, minus 10, minus 10 here. Effect, trash this, bring him back. Gecko. tap 8, stay out the other guy, freeze the Robin, and I say go to you.
En 2007 jusqu'à 2012.
Yeah.
En plus, c'est durant l'époque de Barack Obama, c'est ça le truc.
Holy bull.
What?
Ok.
Dis que c'est comment? Les jeux?
Guys, peace. Tu dois partir?
Il devait drop le fait.
Non, il y a
Dans ça?
C'est ça le pire, c'est ça le pire, ça c'est quand Obama est parti, je pense que ça c'est true.
You're annoying. You're just annoying.
Don't blame me. What did you say, bonjour?
60.
That's just annoying.
Hello?
Straight up just annoying. Oh. Mark my dice.
Il est là, il est là.
Non. On va. Comment tu vas le prendre?
This is not frozen, huh? Or is it?
It is, yeah.
It is?
I trashed it.
Okay.
I KO'd it with the bigger effect.
Okay. There was one on board?
Correct.
Yeah.
It was the first swing, the first one.
Yeah. You good?
Probably.
You're good.
Attack with the unit against +2 If this unit survives, we attack with another unit.
Yeah.
You play that?
No problem.
Oh wow.
Thank you. Welcome.
If they even give it a unit, we give it experience. Well, it's good. Like,
Ouais, mais tu me diras.
Yeah.
What is it, Gecko Moria?
Sure. It be standard. Just can attack? Correct. Okay. One in hand. Drop.
Ici, je suis les tours.
Block. Trash. Durability. Go.
Ouais.
How many fucking ground that you know? The chances of getting one that's really high.
Encore une fois. Il cherche un ninja.
Go ahead. Six.
Annoying!
That is enough.
Yeah.
C'est quoi le Urban
You in hand?
Collection, hein?
Okay, la normale.
At least he was original. It's like as in, he was original.
Ouais. No, it's yellow, right? It's bound to happen. You didn't stack them there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they cringe.
What's the trigger?
Same.
Oh, did you also have the trigger? Good for you. The blocker also has it. Why not?
It's all of them, bro.
It makes sense.
It does.
Like maybe the blocker doesn't have it.
Like your boy. Oh, okay, this guy.
There's a couple outs. There's a couple outs.
Suddenly?
Use effects, KO this, minus 10 here, on KO draw. IM for it's too little, too late. I can't lead.
Trash or OnePiece.
Dans la vie, il faut pousser le client à consommer.
Juste avant. I'll take. One Dawn? You kept a Dawn? Drop?
C'est parti. Nothing up? Nothing's frozen?
70. Ça c'est 34 et 50. C'est ça, 34 et 50.
One card in hand too.
Yes, sir. I wish I could go 19.
That gecko, bro, that gecko to Marco. Nah, lose the trigger.
Lui, il est on put the
Marco going for them. So like here are my targets. Any four cards, Joe.
I hit the DOS bone. Or pay 3 instead of 5.
I had just enough. I have 4K exactly. So I would have went to 11. I think I like
Yeah, but I have 10 heads. I just want 10 heads. So you would have needed one less counter in that card.
What's that?
8. I'll draw one.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about what to do.
Typically, when you have
So 9?
that girl, also not only are your character is buffed up by cost, but you're also doing 1 plus you know?
Only her.
Only her. Okay, but still, it makes fucking sense.
I just didn't have a person. On curve, I only had I didn't have searchers. Again, I see the value. Is
that why?
Seeing her on is very important. If you need something to pop, so when I played that market, I would have drawn 2 trash land. It would have been a 0 cost. Because when I played it, I didn't have any to pop, so I just got no value.
Okay, got you.
Not the end of it.
You have 2 ground left, 2 ground left, 1 change their market.
It's not bad. You can drag the game with this. I see you saw 2 Robins.
Next round, Red Rock? Red Rock.
Ok, guys, mettez les résultats s'il vous plaît.
I charged the Red Rock because I'm like, oh, this guy's definitely going to hit one of them. I forgot that you KO, come back and play long, so I can't target.
J'ai mis que j'ai gagné sur Tyson.
Il met des flashs.
Illegal.
Ça c'est le judge. Ça c'est le judge. Après ça avec les 2 autres ground decks.
Except for him.
Yeah.
Pure yellow shenanigans.
Yeah, for real.
I love Gamba. This might play for all smoker.
Oh, it must have each gone through like 8 life each.
Spanish.
We saw that.
I was gonna heal. Like this into Marco, it's not bad, no?
Not bad at all.
I was like, what's the odds? There's one here. That was real, bro.
Yeah, that would have been fucking.
Yeah, I know. Because I was like, if I have a Marco, I can draw 2. That's not bad. Math is math.
That actually would have been fucking nasty, dude.
Oh, Ninja! Mauvais carton.
Just in case he doesn't play, like he doesn't swing the market.
How many in hand? 7 done?
Okay.
7 in hand, 7 done.
Yeah. You looked through your deck?
Rod, I'm so sorry, bro.
I
I took the wrong stat. I took the wrong
I was
stat.
like, since when do you search decks?
I literally got the wrong stat. Yeah, they're all.
I bought AA.
So you have 7 in
I
hand?
have the 4 secrets, I have 4 bond clays.
You have the.
That's right.
No, but
You have a buy.
I know. Okay, I'll get it Monday. Coming tomorrow. I'll bring you.
I'll be buy tomorrow.
From here, yeah. Should I grab one from here, maybe?
oh, I should have played Kuma first, but who would have?
Who would have known?
Who would have known, bro?
4 in hand now?
Yeah. But I had no business.
Yo les gars, qui est down pour ce mardi? On fait format éternité là, format bloc 1. Ah mais je commence maintenant.
Oh, chaque mardi?
Chaque mardi bloc 1.
Are you making RP law legal?
Yeah.
Tu veux jouer format éternel?
Ouais,
Il y a comme 4 cards on stream. You unban maybe 2. You get the things that rotated out. The cards that are banned in block 1 get moved. That's the only thing that changes.
I would have won.
Because right now,
Had you done that
rotation
first,
is not.
I think you would have won.
Yeah,
By the way, I had no two
So right now,
That's why I wanted to filter draw
right
2K
now
maybe.
would be Ice Age, Great Eruption, Stage.
What the hell?
That was literally your only hope. Had you healed first?
Moby Dick. Moby Dick.
A Red Rock was gonna beat you.
Moby Dick.
You played 2 red rock,
Make
1
RP
red
law
rock.
legal. You won't. No. Because Eternal format is basically all cards are legal.
Because I had 1 Gecko in hand. I had 2 left in deck. And I knew I had
What
2
were
left.
the odds?
I knew I had 2 left in deck.
Happened for us.
Yes, you are.
Oh, but it's all a gamble.
Really close game.
So I don't see the reason. Here's why you
I wanted to put in you, but I greeted a turn 2 draw. And then
I was so scared, bro. I was so scared. I
I
kept delaying the leader ability.
It wouldn't be a bunch
it was
of
either I play Robin or Pudding. I chose Robin.
It's a bunch of random cards
But
from back,
honestly, like,
back in the day. They didn't have the
saw what I
cards.
trashed. My hand was, I had 9 cards in hand, all bricks except 2 Gecko. So had you played me, I wish I would have been okay with it.
Yeah, but it's just the hand size to go down.
100%. 100%.
And then you have like
game, man.
like Sanji pudding, like you need Sanji puddings.
Alright, let's talk about Blue Yellow Nami. I played this deck at local. The deck is insanely strong. Probably the most expensive deck in the meta right now. Let's talk about the leader first, I guess. Once per turn, when a card is removed from yours or your opponent's life, if you have 7 or less cards in hand, draw a card. That effect is so strong, but people always forget it, including myself. So you need to you need to rep a couple times with the deck before getting the hang of it, that every time your opponent takes a life or whether you take a life during your turn, you get to draw an additional card, which is really huge. And the other effect is, during your opponent's turn, if your leader has a Dawn attached to it, you may trash 1 card from your hand, and this leader becomes 2,000 plus 2,000 power for the rest of the turn. So it becomes a 7k power leader for the rest of your opponent's turn. Yeah, that's pretty straightforward. That's the leader. Let's get into the deck. We play 4 Searcher, which is Will You Be My Servant, the Searcher event, which is activate main if your leader is Nami. Look at top 4 cards of your deck. Reveal 1 card with a cost of 2 to 8. Add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck. Pretty straightforward. The trigger activates main of the Searcher effect. You have a lot of targets. This helps you draw your curve really well. It's a must 4. You cannot play less than that. 4 Girl promo. This card jumped up in price ridiculously because of this deck. On play, draw 1, discard 1. Activate main once per turn. You may give 1 rested Dawn to your Nami leader. This helps you when you play on curve. That's because Nami wants to go first. Generally, you want to go first unless you want to take your opponent's curve and go second. For example, against Emu, they want to go second, so you take second from them. But since you're going first, sometimes you curve the cards are 5 dons. For example, the 5 cost Nami, it's a 5 don card that consumes all your dons, so you don't have a leftover don to attach to your leader to trigger the second effect. My example was Nami was wrong because Nami attach a dons, but for your 7 don turn when you play Robin, that's a scenario where you have to consume your 7 dons and you don't have any dons attached on your leader. So the girl helps to do that, and also it's additional aggression that you get with your leader because you have an additional don on your leader every turn. For Kikunojo, because the trigger is insane and it combos really well with other cards. Kikunojo's trigger is if your opponent has 3 or less life, play this card. On KO, if your opponent has 3 or less life, add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. So 4 costs, 6k power, really strong vanilla stat line, and the trigger is really strong to be able to cheat out a body from your life. The new card from EB03 that is busted, 5 cost Nami. This card's ridiculously expensive too. On play, give 1 rested don to your leader, so Nami gets their attached on, which is awesome. Then if your opponent has 3 or more life, they add 1 card from the top of your life to their hand. And also on KO, you may turn 1 card from the top of your life face up and play 1 character with 6,000 power or less from your hand. So not only do you force your opponent to take a life, once she dies, you get to cheat out another body from your hand. Ridiculous, really strong. 7 dons, you want to play Robin, which is on play, you may trash 1 card from the top of your life. If your leader is Strawhat, add 2 cards from the top of your deck to your life. And opponent turn on KO, you may deal 1 damage to your opponent. It's deal 1 damage, meaning if your opponent has 0 life and you deal 1 damage, they lose the game. This is your best play at 7 dons. This is your best play at 5 dons, sorry. And at 3, you usually want to play Girl or the Searcher to be able to find these combo pieces. Then you also have the Thriller Bark engine, which I'm running 3 Perona because I was missing a card. Usually they run 2, but I like the 3 of actually. It was pretty good. I don't. The only reason I see people running 2, 3, or 4 is just because the space of the deck is tight. Otherwise, I don't see what's wrong with playing more copies of Peronas. So 3 Peronas, 4 Hogbacks, 4 Kumasi, and 4 8-cost Gecko. Kumasi is very straightforward. It's just 2k counter. Trigger, play 1 Thriller Bark with a cost of 4 or less from your trash, rested. And usually these 2 are your targets. So that's Kumasi. We have Hogback. The trigger is exactly the same. Play 1 Thriller Bark with a cost of 4 or less from your trash, rested. On KO, Hogback is play a character with a cost of 4 or less with a trigger. So not only can you play out Perona, or even Hogback, other than Hogback, right? Thriller Bark, other than Hogback. So you can play out Perona, you can play out Kikunojo. Kikunojo? Yeah, you can also play out Kikunojo. So those are 2 very good targets that you can cheat out with Hogback. You also have Perona, which is the trigger is exactly the same. Play a Thriller Bark with a cost of 4 or less from your trash, rested. On play on KO, you can freeze one of your opponent's 6 cost or less. That character cannot attack. So that's really good. And the 8 cost Gecko, the trigger is slightly different. It's play a character with a cost of 4 or less from your trash. So these guys plays it out rested. The Thriller Barks, let me focus on these. So the Thriller Barks plays them out rested, but this can play it out active. So not only can you target the Perona, the Hogback, the Kikunojo, you can also target Marco or Pudding if you really want to. But we'll get there. So Gecko Moria trigger is slightly better than the others because if you hit that on your last life and you have a Marco in your trash, Marco comes out and it's a blocker. So for the 8 cost Gecko, activate main. Select 1 Thriller Bark card from your trash, 4 cost or less, play it, or add it on top of your life. Both scenarios are good. You can either cheat out a Perona right away, freeze one of their bodies so they can't attack, or you can stack your top life and trigger one of the Thriller Bark's trigger effect and play out a Perona rested, which also freezes an attack. So both scenarios are good, just depends on the game state. I'm running 1 Nojiku. it's because I couldn't find a second one before the logos. So I was running 1 and I bumped Perona to 3. Usually list runs 2 Perona instead of 3, but since I couldn't find a second Nojiko in the time, I only ran 1, but I would run 2. There's a scenario that came up in one of my games, which was really powerful. So I had Nojiko, I played it out, I bounced their body back to their hand, and then I put in right away, giving me the ability to reduce their hand size even more. Nojiko is on play if your leader is Nami. Return 1 character with a cost of 5 or less to your opponent's hand. So you can target a lot of bodies to return back. Whether it's in the mirror match or in the matchup, you can bounce the Nami back, you can back the Kikunojo back, or even a Thriller Bark. Putting, standard, on play, your opponent has to shuffle their hand back to their deck and then draw 5. Putting being a really stupid card, one of the most broken blue card. I want this card to be banned. 2 Marcos, because it combos well with the 8 cost Gecko. It's a blocker. On KO, draw 2 cards. Very straightforward. It's just the fact that it combos well with Gecko is really nice. And also, to be able to draw 2 additional cards, why not? Then I ran 2 Kumas. I don't think the 2 Kumas are mandatory, but since I was rushing to build the deck, I decided to play 2. On play, you may trash 1 card from your hand, add 1 card from the top of your deck to your life. Then this character gains plus 2k for the rest of the turn. Until the end of your opponent's turn. During your opponent's turn, if this card is KO, add the top card of your deck to your life. So you heal 1 if it gets KO during your opponent's turn. Very straightforward. It's a 1k counter as well. It's a nice body, 6 cost, 7k body. And it heals you. We run 4 BB5, the one from the new binder collection, the AAs. It's a 2k counter. It's searchable off of the Nami event. This one, Will You Be My Servant? Because it looks for a 2 to 8 cost. And some of your other 2ks cannot be targeted by this. Like Kumasi, it's out of reach because it's a 1 cost. But BB5 trigger is, if your leader is multicolor, Nami is multicolor, you get to draw 2. And it's a 2k counter. And also the fact that it's a 4 cost 5k body. Worst case scenario, you can cheat this out with Hogback, because it's still a 5k power character that can swing, which is nice. We have 2 red rocks because there's some matchup like Ace that's really hard. The red rock helps to remove big bodies. 1 gravity blade because it's a good card. It bounced 2 6 costs or less to the bottom deck. And then we run 1 copy of If I Bow Down to Power, What's the Point in Living? Activate main, you may rest 1 Dawn. If you have 1 or less life, your opponent cannot activate blocker whenever your leader attacks this turn. Counter, your leader gains plus 3000 power this battle. So it's unblockable, which is nice. Very quick, like crash course of the game plan of the deck. Your 4 life leader usually want to counter out the first swing. Oh, sorry, let me scratch this back. Leader wants to go first most of the time. Your plan is to look for You Are My Servant, girl. Let me focus on this. So you want your searchers, which is the Nami searcher event, and then you want to find girl to have it set up on board. And then at 5 dawn, you want to play Nami to force your opponent to take 1 life back. And at 7 dawn, you want to play Robin. That's your perfect curve. Going first, at least. Afterwards, when your opponent swings at you the first life, you usually want to counter it, because you usually don't have a trash setup, nor does your opponent has 3 life or less. So you don't want your first life to be Kikunojo or Thriller Barks and miss out on that trigger. So you usually counter out of the first swing until your opponent is at 3 life. So you would try to get to Nami as soon as possible, force them to take a life, hoping that they're at 3 life afterwards, so Kikunojo becomes life. And also, when they swing at you, you want to counter and discard a Perona or a Hogback. So at least you have a Thriller Bark set up in your trash. So that's the game plan for the early game. And during the late game, you just chain Robin or you chain 8 cost Gecko. Just like that powerful body that also heals you, which is insane. I guess that's pretty much straightforward. That's about it for the game plan of the deck. There's not much more, I guess, to tell. The deck plays itself, really. And there's a matchup that's really hard. Pudding helps on those matchups. That's really hard. And yeah, the deck lose to Emo and Ace. Nothing much more to say. Hope you guys enjoyed the deck list. And peace.